the prime minister must address or must let some of his partners achieve their own goals. What are these goals? I would speak about two main things. The first of which is reforming the legal system. It's not just about the Supreme Court. It's the legal advisors to the government and to government ministries. It's the Supreme Court. It's the way Supreme Court justices are elected. The basic idea is to weaken the strength of the legal system and strengthen the ability of politicians to enact their policies without having legal advisors or justices interfering with these policies. Basically, the argument, I'm trying to be as fair as possible and as balanced as possible here. The argument of the coalition, and there is some truth to this argument, is that during the 90s, some 30 years ago, the Supreme Court altered the balance between the legal system and the political system, gave too much power to the lawyers and to the justices, took away power from the parliament and the government, and the reform that is initiated now is aimed at restoring that ancient balance in which the people are the sovereign and the legal system is just an advisor or a guardian of the laws enacted by the parliament, but is not able to legislate from the bench, as the politicians argue. So this is the overall concept of trying to reform the legal system. And in Israel, you basically have three approaches to this proposed reform. One is the way the coalition sees it. It's necessary, almost urgent. It will make Israel stronger. It will make the people more influential. It will enable the government to enact its policies, and it will not damage Israel's character as a thriving democracy. That's the nature of the argument made by the coalition. In the opposition, you have two main streams. One that opposes any change to the legal system and argues that any attempt to alter legal precedent or to weaken the court or the legal system will damage Israel's nature as a democracy. There is a middle stream or a middle ground of people who argue that they accept the need for some change. However, they believe that the government is overreaching, that in an attempt to correct a mistake, they are correcting one mistake by making another mistake, that the pendulum should not go as far in the other direction, and maybe a possible compromise can be found